Hey, hi friends, welcome back to a new video. In this video, we are going to level up our creativity, right? To level up our skills to learn new thing or to advance our level of learning, right? So that's why I've just come with a new design, right? So as always, as we started with the wireframing, right? So as usual, we will going with the wireframing. This will be a one-page website into a like 2, 3 videos, right? We will complete it step by step, so it will not be make boring or long videos, right? So it will be a short videos like about 15 to 20 minutes, one each, right? So let's start. And before we go ahead, please subscribe my channel. If you're new to this, please like and comments your thoughts about this video. And is there any suggestions for any topic? Please comment it down, right? I will be more than happy to bring a video about this topic, right? Okay, so thank you. So let's begin the video. Okay, so as usual, we are going to have with the wireframing, right? So we'll be taking Premiere first, right? So I'm going always go with this one. Okay, so just a white background, so I will be making it a little darker here. Okay, let's check out what we can have here. A little darker shade, as because we have already have a darker background here, right? So it will be better than this. Okay, so this will be here, right? So as usual, we have a logo, we have navigation, so we have some sign up buttons, right? As usual, we'll be having a heading in between, right? As if this is a hero section, and there will be some more elements down here, right? So first, well, we will create following things with the rectangles. Let's begin with here. As we don't want any height of this, we only want 30%, 30, and the logo will be like about 120, right, for navigation bar. With just increasing the width to 500, and again for button, as usual for the same. So this will be a following upline here. So I'm just centralize this, decrease the cap to 50. Let's see here, bring them here in the frame, and then decide it, right? Centralize this, but okay. So then check it. What will be the pair distance between them, right? So let's try given 70. Okay, give 100. Let's give 150. Okay. In future, we'll adjust the width in between, just round up the hundreds. I'm getting a step by step, clicking by manual right, not using any shortcuts case. So you have a better understanding here, right? So imagine this rectangle, duplicating this rectangle here for using this for the headline and uh, sub headline, right? So I'm just increasing this width to 40, right here. Oh, let's give 80, as this will be a bigger, and increasing the width to 600. Okay, and I'm just duplicating this as well again. So, and make it 400. And this will be a subline here. Okay, now we have to increase the length of this frame. I'm just making up to round up 5,000. So again, we don't have to change, right? So then we gonna have this rectangle here. I'm making 250 by 200. Or okay, 180 will be fine, I guess. Okay, fine. Right. Okay, just changing up the things here. Then it will be like 700. Okay, now. No, not this much. 500. 450 will be fine. $300. we will be specializing. Keep in mind, especially about the spacing, right? Spacings are an important part to bring the design contrast, right? So there will be each year, right? So I'm going to have to increase the height of this to 500 or let's try 550 and decrease the width. We don't want this much. So 300 will be fine. And 500 will be good for this. Okay. Okay, then 900 and 500. There will be some characters inside here, right? Like a tile cards here inside this box. Okay, don't worry about it. Or we can have some other features here, right? So we can try this. So as seen, we don't. There will be text inside this, right? Okay. Let's try out this now. 300 to 380, and we want like this three. Okay. Now we want one more here, and we can decide here. Width will be the same, right? But the height it will be 180. Okay, and okay, 400 will be fine for this, and this will be 500 will be fine. Okay, 300, 350. Yes, fine again. Okay, I have to increase this to 6,000. We have much more spaces, right? Okay, okay, then yes. I want some more things, right? So I'm duplicating this much. And I forget two more things here, right? After this, I will be covering that. Bring it down. So like 400 and duplicate this 120. Okay. This is button, so I'm just highly dying with 35. Fine then. Okay. Now it will be just overwhelming and just look like a mess here, right? Yeah, I know that. Again, I wanted a rectangle here, just copying up. I'm just making up things easier. Okay, so I want a width height of 200 and width will be like full. Actually, I just want to think like this here. Okay, so 150 will be fine for this, or else 100 will be fine. Yes, 100 is fine, and 200 is fine for this thing. I just want it here. Let's click this up. Okay, that's 50. So, all right, guys. So here the design wireframing's ready, right? I hope you're getting it right. Don't worry. Suppose so we will start covering this portion here, right? Okay, so let's start with again the same frame. I'll just write it down. Wireframing, frame one. Yes, that's it. All right. So just Kane, I'm just making up things here. So I'm taking another frame here. Stay like oh, okay. So first, what I want is a pure black font fill here. So I'm just writing 0, 1 here, and this will be pure black. I already have content ready here, right? What we going to use here, right? Please do comment if you want these assets and content. I will share the file for you. Okay, don't hesitate to ask or comment, right? So, or I just have here the hex code which we are going to use is double F 0099, which will be a main ingredient, right? And this is a secondary color which we are going to use as for the gradient to mix up with this one. Right? There will be some use more variants of this primary color we are going to use by adjusting the things later on, right? So the first things are is right here is I'm going to use this as a post as this is the main content for hero section. Okay, bring them here. Okay, so first we will create our background. Bring these things here. I will keep the drop shadow effect to all of them here. Okay, so there is nothing my science rocket in it. We can given this right. Just adjust the drop side shadow over here. Okay, so first I'm using this color code which we have found here is double F 0099. Okay, we have it here. Bring this in this case. Here we adjust the things. And just remember one thing, just these are the group elements, right? So I have to ungroup this first after setting up the place. I just want two, 3 things to be developed here. Uh, we needed this, and I can't group them up. Okay, so Control G will be group them again. Okay, so we that's what I want. So it's back to the group, right? So we have to duplicate this group actually, and place it vertically. Oh, sorry, horizontally to the different side, right? And place it before right here. Okay, that's good. Remember these 2 things, right? Don't worry. So again, just see what we have here. Uh, we got the width is 1280 and a height 832. Whichever frame you select, please make a rectangle with that width and height here. So I'm making again a rectangle here, giving the same width and height as for the frame. I got it. 32, right? Okay. Remember the free gradient we have, right? Just check it out. The another one, what we have the numbers in here. We have the is 4932. Just let's copy this one. Okay, I've copied. There's Xcode. Moving back here. Okay, select this. Go back to the gradient. We want a darker shade here, so I'm just placing this gradient here. And our famous, the double F 0099 will be here. Right, and it's looking good, cool enough, right? Okay, let's set it up to watch. And we want this, right? We want this darker shade. No, actually, this is the perfect. Okay, let's be polygon only, right? Don't. Okay, fine. Okay, the rule number 1 is reduce the opacity to 10 right now. Zoom in a little bit and let's check out this thing. Is it working out or not? No, right? Okay, it's working out. So just one more thing we want here is to give an effect. No, we don't want drop shadow. We want background blur. Yes, it will be like 20 is the finest thing here, which I want. And we have to decrease the opacity to at least, we can say 5. Now let's try this out. What we have here. Okay, so what we can check it out is that we have something background here. So let's make some changes here, or what we can adjust here with the 2. Okay, let's try it out with 10. What's happened with 10? Okay, don't we? Okay, I guess we don't want anything here, right? We can have instead of background blur, we can try layer blur. What happened with layer blur? with like 50. What happened with this? Nothing as much, right? So we can try this, and it is looking right here. And one more thing, right? After this, right? Remember, we have to decrease the opacity. We need this, right? So we can decrease by 20%. Okay, same as this with this to 20%, right? So what has been left out is 80. Okay, align this region rectangle just in the center. All right. So it is in the center. Don't worry about this, right? Okay. Now we can place this up, the things which you have gathered here, right? So make it a look here. Zoom in, please. Perfectly. We can duplicate this again. We have another one. We can flip to the right. Set it up here. Please zoom in. All right, all right, all right. Good enough. Oh, okay. We have another one here. The same opacity, right and rate, right? Okay. What we can see is this, right? No, we have to. Okay. Same thing, duplicate and flip to right and place this one with this. Okay, great. Right, are you getting it? What the things are been going on here, right? So it's time for the thing, right? So I guess we have it over here, right? Right in the back here. Bring it up here. Yes, we have it. So what we can do is use fill, table F, table 0, table 9, and we can copy that fill, right, if we have in this clipboard right now. Okay, zoom in, please. If we have the exact width what we want, I have already set what the height and width will be just local, right? Don't worry about this. All right, if we want to, let's try it out with this type program. Is it working or not? If it's not working, we have to do one more thing here, right? Okay. To duplicate this and try just few things here. Right, instead of this, to linear, I'm checking up solid fill here, like solid, right, with the same fill, right? We can use an effect here. We can use a layer blur. Yeah, we know we need this. And we need to increase this by 100. What we can have here is this thing, or we can use a brighter shade of this, right? I just told you in the beginning, right? We need this. Let's try it out. Okay, 100 is too much, right? We have to decrease this. Yeah. Let's try with the number 20 because I always hit and try everything here. Okay, let's go bring in front here, right? Okay, place them in between and center it up, right? Let's write out post here, right? Mm, let's zoom in a little bit. Okay, let's finalize this. Okay, we can add a drop shadow here to this. Actually, we already have here, right? Drop shadow. So don't need to worry about it. Or let's see how it sees like without this. Or how it's feel without linear. Or else we can try this increasing opacity to like 80 and 70% here. Course I doesn't want anything going to be wrong. I'm just grouping up these things. So okay, that's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Okay, again. Okay. So as per the background, so we can see that we have set up the background, how the things are we want, right? The text background is looking straight enough, right? As per our wireframe, just bring up the content, what we have set it before, right? Bring it here, or we don't have any asset right now back here, so selecting this section here. Okay, let's see, and what we have over here, right? So putting up things. So first, we already have this navigation barriers, right? I'm removing this here. Okay, yeah, okay, that's not the problem here. So we already have here, right? So we can use thing, right? Okay, your cope as okay. Gradient, vertically from please. It's set to 60. Let's see what happened here when we put it this here, right? Or can we try the same color, or can we try? We should we try this? Code this. Okay, it's just too dark, just too dark. Okay, just don't prefer this. I will be go with this solid color. Yeah, I will be go with all along with this solid color. Don't worry. We will look it out later. So what we left out is just a button, right? We can have here a button. We have here. We can have just a button here. So I'll be using an auto layout thing here, right? So I'm just texting up. Will be like what we can say. A request demo, free trial, free trial, right? Everybody loves free trial. So free trial. Yep. Okay, I'm using an auto layout to this. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do have auto layout. Is the frame center it up. We don't want from about 5 side from 10 will be fine. Okay, but we want 10 side corners. Yes, we want a container. Yes, right. That's a good thing. We can have stroke. We can keep this fill at F0009 and fill text with the same F0009. Good enough. Okay, that's now it's time to about actually we'll be using this typography EF is FACAD, right? It's a medium, right? So medium is fine for this. 12 we can try with 16, right? So it's showing like more than this. So I'm just trying with the 2. Frame is 2 at. Okay, what have just done a wrong thing your side from 10. This is the upper side, so I will be using 5. Right, 5 is fine, perfectly fine, right? What I do is duplicate this frame. We need this in later words, right? First is this free trial button here. Okay, good enough. We will do make changes some later words, right? Don't worry. We'll adjust some things here. So next we can place up the text as adding here, right? So here, regular, we will be using as bold. We will be using like 120. Actually, it's just too big for this frame, right? So 120 will be okay with 80. Perfectly all right. Do we have, let's try down the things, right? We will gradient. The first optional color will be white. And I'll be using this right now here. Perfectly fine. So it shows, as I always says, it's just always about hidden trial text. Send it right up. That's what we want. Now, okay. Remember to give drop shadow. We want drop shadows. Uh, chew from the sides. Now place these things. Perfectly all right. Okay, so we have here a subheading here. We will be using like 20 regular. We can use as it's a subheading, right? We instead of we regular, we will using medium and making it 22, right? So we should be reflect or 25 will be best. Perfectly all right. Let's try it out. Yes. Now I'm just giving the same type of what do you say? Linear gradient right here, 50099. Vertically align this. This is the center, right? Zoom in. Perfectly all right. That same drop shadows is will giving you a depth, right? Gain two perfectly. Mm. I need, I think we can adjust much more things here rather than there. So we'll be giving 40, uh, and by 100 will be like 85 will be the best for this overall, right? Okay, okay, perfect. Let's try it out with this neighbor as well right here. Same following things, right? So forget about this and just put it up with F. Okay, and zoom in, right? So we can have here. And same with this stroke, right? Okay, so it will centerize, fill. We have to do these kind of things. Instead of this, I'll be using a color little lighter shade, right? And for instead of this, I'll be using a bit. All right, perfectly right. Okay, so okay, I have to just align this vertically. Okay, it's in vertically right. To add one more thing here. Okay, then. Okay, so as we have here this tasking frame, right? Or we can have say uh amendment, right? So I'm just changing up the text, right? We can have our request demo. Sorry, yeah, request demo. We can increase, let's say 24. Yeah, 24. Semicolon. Yeah, we can have semicolon here. All right. So we need to keep some differentiation here, right? Okay, there will be a fill, right? Yes, of course there will be a fill, and the text will be totally with that gradient which we have made, right? So this will be totally here. Yes, that's correct. This is what we have here right now. If we zoom in, you can see here, right? So that will be more right than this pink. Okay, and decrease this opacity to 80. Perfectly fine. So for this, so feel like we can try. I'm just suggesting you like, okay, okay, what it's look like. Okay, now, wait a second, 10. or like we can add like up to 40. Okay, no, it's usually take times, but you don't have to wait about this. Okay, 50 is fine. Now it's time for this inside. So center it up, stroke color again. Do we need this? Do we need this? No, we don't need this. Okay, so we have to just think about it. Is it looking better about opacity, the contrast in between, the behind texture we having here, so we can, if you try that, we can have a effect here, or drop shadow. Yeah, drop shadow. So two from side, we can increase this. Okay, now ready to be up. Can we try this? 30%. Yes. It's too much pink. Is it too much pink? Is it too much pink? Okay, I'm just having a trouble with this text, right? Just white one. Zoom in, right? We have to we can try this, right? And we can just make it. Oh no, no, no! It's looking very, 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 very bad. There's something up too, right? Okay. Let's try one more here. Okay. All right, just a bit effect. Good. Now it's looking nice. Okay, finally. So we have done something about here. We have created a hero section here, right? Let's get you up